Not too long ago, it was time for me to buy a new TV. We hadn't bought a new one in 16 years. So I was like, now's the time. It was on sale, so I bought a TV and Googled one of those companies that helps mount TVs on a wall. They sent this nice guy out, and during our time together, we got into conversation, and I turned it spiritual and had the opportunity to share the gospel with him. I shared with him that all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. Romans 3:23, Romans 6:23, the wages of sin is death. What we deserve for our imperfection, our sin, is separation from God. But Romans 5:8, God demonstrates his love for us, and that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. And then Ephesians chapter 2:8-9, that it is by grace that we are saved through faith. So I shared this with him, and it was clear that he was hearing something that he had never heard before. And so he just began to process, and he ended up leaving. It was a great conversation. It was really encouraging, and he left. Unfortunately, I never turned the TV on before we mounted it. So when I turned it on, the picture quality was terrible. I was so disappointed. Took the TV off the wall, took it back to the store, got a new TV, brought it home, put it up on the wall, began to watch it, was super happy with it. After 2 weeks, kids got up, pushed the power button, TV wouldn't turn on. I was like, let me try. Pushed the power button, didn't come on. Tried a different outlet, TV wouldn't work. The TV just overnight stopped working after 2 weeks. Took the TV off the wall, took it back to the store, got another TV. So if you're keeping track, at this point I'm up to 3 TVs in about a month and a half. I brought it home. Like, I'm at the point where I'm about to lose my ever-loving mind, people. Like, as I'm working, my wife is like, maybe you want to take a break and go try doing something else for a little bit. Like, we're at that point. And so now I call this guy back and say, hey, would you come and help me put this TV up again? So he comes, and we begin to put the TV up, and we get into another conversation. We turn it spiritual, and I sit with him. And I just continue to share with him what Jesus has done for him. And that Jesus Christ wants a relationship with him. And that it isn't a matter of just trying to be good to get to God. It is about realizing the good that Jesus Christ has done through his death, burial, and resurrection to make him right with God. And as I shared, I could just see the Spirit of God beginning to awaken his mind to truth that he had never processed before. And so I prayed for him. And then he left. And when he left, this is what my wife Kat said. She said, that's why our TV broke. So that you could share that with him. And I was like, why are you so much godlier than I am? But you know, when he left, you know what I felt? Joy. Joy. I felt alive. Like, I felt adrenaline racing through my veins. Why? Because there's no greater news to share. Right now, I've had the opportunity to share Jesus with this kid from China who walked in the doors of our church just saying, I have no hope. No hope. Those were his words. I have no hope. And so I shared the gospel with him and encouraged him to start reading the book of John. He texted me this week and said, I finished John. I have hope and I have joy. You know what I feel? Joy. There's joy, and I want more of it. That's my goal. My goal is to fight for more joy when it comes to sharing my faith in 2023, and I want that joy for you.
Hey, thanks for watching. To find out more about Houston's First, you can subscribe to our channel, or you can go to houstonsfirst.org.